As soon as I turn my camera on, my neighbor's going to walk by. I was just outside feeding the ducks, like some old corn cobs and some breadcrumbs. And a lady drove by and she gave me, I wish I could imitate her look, but it was like, and I'm like, lady, what the fuck? I'm out here feeding my birds. Like you never saw somebody put breadcrumbs on it. Hi, guys. I didn't even properly say hi. I've been up since like 5 this morning. I don't know what's going on with me. You know, I mentioned last night about like my energy fields being cleansed, and in no way would I ever have believed something like that because I usually do not get up in the morning. I do not wake up before the alarm. I don't get shit done in the morning. I took a shower at like 6 o'clock. I've got all my makeup on. Like, I got shit done. I paid my rent. I mean, not that that's unusual on the second of the month, but like, it's just crazy. Like, I feel pretty good. I'm a little nerved up and irritable. Oh, hello, kitten. Look at that little baby kitten. I'm on my porch looking outside. It did start out being really nice out, but now it's really overcast. It looks like it's going to rain. Anywho, I'm angry and nerved up about going back to HR today. I feel like I'm being framed for something, and the more I think about what was said to me in a very circuitous way, it's like if you're gonna fucking accuse me of something, be direct. But like I didn't even know. It was like freaking major gaslighting or cognitive dissonance, whatever, because I was so confused. At one point, I said to the executive director, like, what do you want me to say? Like, I don't know what the issue is. Like, what am I being accused of? What's somebody else being accused of? You know, and he kept looking at his assistant and he's like, I can't give you names. I'm just trying to corroborate times and who was at the house and how much staffing and why you forgot to leave a van log and where you were and did you leave a resident alone. And I was really pissed. I go, I have never left a resident alone. I know who gets alone time and who doesn't. If I have to run an errand with residents or bring them somewhere, I will do it even if I don't want to. And I told him, I said, I make no mistake. It's almost like a running joke that Lisa does not like to drive places. I'll do it if I have to, but I'm not a big fan of driving. I don't even like to drive alone, let alone with our compromised, people in the vehicle. I think the thrust of the whole thing is that the house was severely understaffed because I was gone, but like, I didn't just leave arbitrarily. I have no power at all. I'm like literally bottom rung in the whole company. I'm not even like technically considered a DSP, even though I do everything. Like I literally do everything except administer meds. I'm what's called a mobile. And people love to say just a mobile, which is a phrase that should be completely fucking stricken from the language. There's no just at all about anything I do for this company. But a mobile just means you're a DSP that goes around to the different houses, which actually means you're more skilled because you have to know more routines, more evacuations. You have to read up about all the care plans for each resident. You have to know what they call the IPOPs of the house, which is like the protective. What do you call it? I forget what acronyms always stand for. It's like the overview of the protection, the outlay of the house, and you have to know about the fire drills. Anyway, I'm ahead of myself here. I'm hyper, and it's like what? Not even 8 o'clock in the morning. It's not that I'm alert. I'm tired, but I woke up feeling like I got to get this day started, and I gotta, I'm going to therapy before this meeting because I'm supposed to sign off on 2 official statements. And I almost feel like saying, if I'm going to be in trouble or if I'm admitting to something, which I didn't do, I'm not signing shit. And if you're going to fire me, I'll get a lawyer. You know what I mean? What I think happened is that there was one person left at the house because someone else took off or someone else didn't show up on time when I had already left. But I left, I know this is probably so freaking boring to you guys because you don't even know what I'm talking about. I left for an hour. And there was only one staff in the house. It was a chaotic day, and it was a month ago, and they wanted me to literally account for my whereabouts and all the residents from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. at 2 different homes because they were shuttling me back and forth. Now, mind you, I'm doing all this shit for $11.76 an hour, and I've got health issues, okay? So there's never a justification to drink when you're an alcoholic, but some people euphemistically say, euphemistically or colloquially, I love to be able to use that phrase, colloquially. This is why people say, oh, this is why I drink, There's no good reason to drink. I shouldn't even joke about it. But anyway, so that's what I have to deal with this morning. But first I'm seeing Michael. And I know I've already said too much to you guys about that whole deal. I'm not in love with him. I'm just happy, okay? I'm happy to be in the company of someone who likes being around me, is kind to me, is engaged with me, seems genuinely interested, doesn't seem like, oh, just another client and like he's looking at his watch. I never get that sense from him. So, and then I have to work back at this problematic house from 2 to 10. The manager of which called me about 4 times this morning, didn't leave a voicemail. I saw her name come up and I didn't pick up because I don't feel like dealing with it. I don't think it's fair. And then finally she texted me and like, we needed additional support this morning. And I said, well, too bad because I have a doctor appointment and then I have to go back to HR for something that happened in your house that I didn't even do and nobody will even tell me what's going on. Whoosh. Anyway, my makeup came out cute, I think. I spent some extra time with it. I still don't like the hair. It is what it is. I had no appetite this morning, and normally I eat breakfast, but it's probably a good thing because I had no eggs anyway, and I've got no milk in the house. I mean, I don't eat milk anyway, and I don't like cereal, but I usually just have eggs and toast. But I just had my coffee, my meds. I think the magic of all this right now is being back on my Tyrosint and the Lamictal and my hormones and the liothyronine and the Cymbalta. What the fuck else do I take? I always, I've worked with a lot of elderly people in my life, and they always take a lot of meds, and I always thought to myself, I never want to be rattling a pill cup in the morning, I wanted to just take a vitamin and feel good, and now it's like, nope, I need these meds, and they do make me feel good, so it is what it is. I just hope I can afford them, because $160 a month is not anything I wanted to budget for, because my car keeps shitting the bed, and what I really wanted to do was try to get a different car. Not a new car, but like, what do they call? Certified pre-owned or something? Something with like a $200 payment, or I don't know. There's so many things looming in my life that my therapist is trying to help me deal with and compartmentalize and not catastrophize about, like getting a divorce and where I'm going to live. If my lease comes up this month, this fall, and my rent goes up, my neighbors are going by and they're like looking at me like, who's this lady talking in front of her phone? Like, this is so unusual. One thing I haven't gotten accomplished yet is like cleaning my house. And I mean like clean. I need to clean. I need to dust, vacuum, clean the bathroom top to bottom, wash the kitchen floor, get rid of a shit ton of stuff on my porch, really declutter. Guys, I have so many clothes. Like, I have an obscene amount of clothes. I have, bins and bins and bins and 2 closets full and, like, just piles all over, like, my bedroom floor, living room floor, hanging up in hooks in the bathroom. Just clothes everywhere. Why are you pulling up in front of my house? I don't wear a lot. Like, who wears more than maybe 15 or 20 outfits at any given time? I like to be comfortable. I wear yoga pants or shorts, or like today I'm wearing what used to be called, look, there's my stomach. Hi, stomach. I'm wearing culottes. Oh, God, I'm torso woman. Now Jackie's calling again. Oh, God. I don't know if I should pick up or not. I should be a grown-ass woman and just confront her, right? I'm going to go anyway. This is at 10 minutes, and really I just wanted to say good morning to you guys. Maybe I should blend my bronzer a little bit more. You're probably all going to think I'm trying to impress Michael. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not, but here's the deal. He has seen me at my worst. He saw me after 5 days of drinking when my face was so puffy and I could barely see out of my eyes. The first couple times I saw him, all I did was cry, and I didn't give a shit about how my hair or makeup looked. So now I'm trying to pull my act together and wear a nice, cute top. It's like a cold shoulder with some tie-dye. I don't usually like tie-dye, but if it's just a little bit of tie-dye, I'm good with it. But yeah, maybe the fact that like I'm feeling my hormones again means I'm showing more skin. They say that when women start showing skin again, it means they're feeling sexy. Or all right. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Thanks for watching. And that's it. I love you. I'll come back later with another poem. I don't know if I'm hypomanic or what, but I've been writing poetry at night. And I was laying in bed, and one came right into my head before I fell asleep last night. And I wrote it down, and like, you know, I'm at the point of like a poem a day now. So it's kind of cool. It's a good hobby. Talk to you guys later. Bye.